This is April Schulthies, using the computer to generate this message. All it takes is a label, like Gentile, or savage, or Saracen, or heathen, and now you are disposable. Labels are wrong, yet old labels persist. You're the wrong gender, the wrong religion, the wrong color, too young, too old, female. Now you could be treated as if you're worthless. People are simply using a label to dismiss other people as subhuman, and they won't let go of unjustified hatreds. They won't pay attention to the fact that God is no respecter of persons. God is a righteous God. There are those who commit evils, and sit on judgment of others, when they are guilty of crimes, even guiltier, often, than those they judge, but God has warned them that they are not going to escape his judgment. For those who despise God's goodness and forbearance and long-suffering, are building up wrath against themselves. For not the hearers of the law are just before God, but the doers of the law shall be justified. You can't fool God with a label. God sees us all as his children. It's having clean hands and a pure heart that matter. It's listening to God and obeying him that count, not whitewashing your outer self so you are like a whited sepulchre with dead man's bones. In other words, putting on a show does not change your heart, and God knows your heart. Labels are wrong. People are using labels to justify all kinds of hatreds, and they want to lead you into the ditch, leave you in a pit, strip you of your covenant cloak, like Joseph's brothers did to him in the Old Testament. The very people who are supposed to be shepherds are actually devouring the sheep. So I have this to say to you wolves who are in sheep's clothing, and I'm quoting the New Testament, you therefore who teach another, teach you not yourself. You who preach a man should not steal, do you steal? You who say a man should not commit adultery, do you commit adultery? You who abhor idols, do you commit sacrilege? You who make your boast of the law, through breaking the law do you dishonor God? This is April Schulthies, and I was treated like garbage my whole life, and then they tried to throw me away. I am from the Graeagle, California area, and I was told the American Indians simply left because they didn't like the railroad in Portola. Now I'm sure that's a lie, and the truth is, that they did something awful, really awful, to the Native Americans. Do not be fooled. This is Rome. This is Rome, and Rome took over Native America and committed genocide against the indigenous peoples here. This is Rome, and Rome is supported by secret societies, and their secret is hypnosis. Rome practices genocide and calls it population control. We are still dealing with Rome today. Herod and Rome. Fight back. Use psychic self-defense. Do not have sex. Do not eat meat. Read the Bible. Respect all life. The scriptures say, those who believe, and those who are Jewish, and the Christians, and the Sabaeans, any who believe in God in the last day, and act righteously, will have their reward with their Lord. They have nothing to fear, nor will they grieve. When they heard these things, they held their peace, and glorified God, saying, Then hath God also to the Gentiles granted repentance unto life.